Well, guess what, everybody? Ontario has kind of changed all the rules. We are allowed motorsports again. Some of the local fairs are actually posting events that are not promoters, not at racetracks. We have Bolton. We have a couple fairs out by Ottawa area. There's a lot of things being posted that has got me super, super excited. We pulled this V6 into the shop. Now, I'm a little... I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I should keep the V6 in this. This is a strong, strong running V6. Like, amazingly running V6. But do I just pull it out and throw in a 4-cylinder? Or what do I do? This thing here has got some rod knock. This is the motor I ran without oil. This is it's a motor I've been saving. So I think I should just throw this in. But this thing runs so good. This is a very clean car, a little bit of rust here and there. Overall, very nice. The reason the guy got rid of it is said the brakes were bad, and he kind of stickered the shit out of it. So, but super excited. We have derbies back. I don't really know where to go from there. So this is the predicament. I'm going to start building this car. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, guys. I'm not going to tell you what is being done to it. All I'm going to tell you is that car can't run because of the threaded rod and the front frame being cut off. Rules have all changed here in Ontario. Everything has gone basically super stock. Like, I have to keep bumper shocks kind of stock. One of the promoters now says I can't even change bumpers. So everything's gone super, super stock here. Trying to get more people into the sport and trying to make it so that builds are even quicker, which I think is amazing. But with factory bumpers, Camrys kind of lose a lot of their strength. They're still great cars. Spindle swaps have been moved to Pro stock. So if you run a Cobalt, you are stuck with aluminum spindles. If you run a W body that's newer, you are stuck with your aluminum spindles. Motor swaps are not allowed. I think a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder swap's allowed because this is a factory motor in a factory car where I'm going to be using factory motor mounts. I still haven't looked at all the rules yet to see what's going on with cages. But yeah, the rules have gone to a much, much stocker setup here in Ontario. And I kind of like it. And I kind of don't. I get it. It's very good. The sport's being brought back and it's being brought to a new audience where everybody's going to be new. It's great. It's going to get so many more people into it. But the problem is cars are more expensive than ever. Like, with the price of catalytic converters lately, that puts a Camry at pretty much worth about almost $700-800 to buy for scrap right now. So it is super hard to buy any cars here in Ontario. But I'm going to be building this car. I'm trying to debate whether to keep the motor or pull the motor. We're going to be going through pros and cons of this and going from there. But let me show you some of the other stuff I've bought. And I've talked to one of the promoters, and he's told me that this thing is a mini car. It is classified as a subcompact. So I was all excited to run this thing. I kind of bought it as is. Where is this? Is a 2011 Nissan Cube. What a ugly, ugly car this thing is. You have the side window back here that's kind of different than one side to the other. The hatch is definitely different. I'm not even sure how you'd close that. Like, you think that would give us extra strength? Or you think it's even attached? I don't think it would really give you too much extra strength. Maybe it would hold the sides together better. I'm not sure. But unfortunately, this thing here needs a starter, needs an alternator, and honestly, it's just beat. It's got a tiny little Nissan motor in it that's not super powerful. I did get it running, but with a bump start because it's manual. Motor mounts look junk, frame looks junk. I just think the back end would be pretty good, to be honest. But unfortunately, it needs too much work to be able to get into the derby ring. So it will not be getting smashed. It's probably just going to be scrapped. I'll buy more. I'll buy more. You guys never know what I'm going to buy. Every day is something different. But I was kind of really hoping this thing would be able to be ran. And the guy told me that it is mini car. It's a subcompact. So that is something else we've bought. We have the Trucko over here. Still haven't done anything with it except move stuff around my property. So the Trucko is kind of been cut into a non-derby car basis. It would just fold anyway as of now. I threw a motor in the back of it and all the doors shut so I couldn't open them. And we got a Nissan and a Honda. Now those things will probably be going to Rivers Race coming up very shortly. But as of right now, they could become derby cars. These Nissans are a 110-inch wheelbase, 4-cylinder. But the problem is there's just so much aluminum on these cars. So the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder is a huge motor, but there's just so much aluminum in these things. The hood's aluminum, the trunk is aluminum, the rear spindles are aluminum, and with the rules these days, that puts this thing at a pretty big disadvantage with all the aluminum in this car. So, not sure what's going to be done with it. It's probably going to go to Rivers Race and probably meet a horrible fate there. But as of right now, that could become a very possible derby car for me. Just a quick smash and build. With the stock rules, anything is competitive. With factory bumpers, anything can be competitive. We got a 2011 Honda Civic here. Brand new brakes on this thing. Like, I'm talking like these things look like they're just out of a box and put on, kind of brand new. It sat there for now pretty much a month. But again, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's probably just going to be taken to Rivers Race and turned into an off-road car. Taking off some sweet jumps, drifting around some corners. Only 200,000 kilometers on it. It's kind of a shame, but I can't do anything with these things. I can't sell them to go back on the road. They're not worth anything. They're actually worth more at the scrapyard than they are for driving cars. But I'm super excited. I just want to bring you guys this video and tell you guys that Ontario's changed a lot of their rules and I'm looking to derby again. So in the past year, there's been a lot of companies changing hands. You've had Edge Motorsports change hands. The head tech is now taken over. You've had Impact Motorsports change hands. And you know what? I think that there's going to be a lot of different rules, a lot of different shows coming out. Thrill Show has shut all their doors, so the Thrill Show shows are not going to be doing derbies anymore. And a lot of the fairs are actually having a really hard time right now. So anybody that, if you're in your area and you see a derby that you don't normally go to, and it's a simple build and you have a car, you guys should go there and support them. A lot of these places have been hurting really bad with being shut down. And it really shows. Like, I don't even think some of the fairs around me have survived because of the lack of income from not having a fair. The property tax on the fair is huge, and these guys try, and there's a lot of volunteer hours at the fairs. So make sure you guys go and support them. But thanks everybody for watching. I'm super excited to be able to start building derby cars again because I have set rules, and I kind of have a game plan of what I'm doing. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but coming up soon on Zach's Workshop. Take care, guys.